Hello everybody, I'm Nick Nabnett, Principal of Goshen High School. Welcome back from winter break. I hope everyone's ready to get started with our second semester. We have a lot to accomplish and a lot of things to do. So with no further ado, let's get started.
Hello Goshen, I'm Sam Foote.
And I'm Daniel Adamson.
And we're bringing you your general announcements. December 21st through January 2nd, we will be having no school, and school will resume on January 3rd.
January 11th, we will be having our talent show at 8 a.m. for students and at 7 p.m. for the general public.
On the 12th, and then later on the 15th, we will be having no school.
January 18th, the Robotics Club will be taking a field trip to Mesa Industries.
On January 23rd, the sophomores will be taking a field trip to Scarlet Oaks if they're interested. And on the 26th, they'll have an opportunity to take a field trip to the Live Oaks.
On the 24th and the 31st, freshmen will be receiving CPR training from the Goshen Fire Department.
And for those of you who are interested, the ACT boot camps will be on the 3rd, 20th, and 27th. These boot camps will be on science, English, and math, respectively.
And that is all for your general announcements. I've been Daniel Adamson.
And this has been Sam Foote.
Welcome to the January Goshen High School newsletter. Today we'll be discussing all of our athletic events through the month. On January 4th, we have a girls basketball game at Lynchburg and a bowling match at home against Loveland. Moving on to January 5th, we have a boys basketball game at home against Clinton Massey and a wrestling match at Madeira. On January 6th, there is a boys basketball game at Indian Hill and then a continuation of the wrestling match from yesterday at Madeira. Our next athletic events will take place on January 8th with a girls basketball game at Georgetown and a bowling match at Mount Healthy. There are no athletic events on January 9th, but on January 10th, there is a bowling match at home against Wilmington and then a wrestling match at Blanchester. January 11th features a girls basketball game at New Richmond, and then Friday, January 12th, includes a boys basketball game at home against Wilmington. Our girls basketball team plays again on January 13th at Blanchester, and wrestling has an away match at Western Brown. Our next athletic events are January 16th, when the boys basketball team plays at Georgetown. On the 17th, the bowling team has a home match against Bethel Tate. On January 18th, there are multiple athletic events, including a girls basketball game at Western Brown, a bowling match at home, and a wrestling match at Milford. Our boys basketball team is the only team that plays on January 19th when the team travels to New Richmond to take on the Lions. On the 20th, our wrestling team has their second home match of the season. In the second to last week of January, we have multiple events as multiple seasons are beginning to wrap up. On January 22nd, the bowling team has a match at Western Brown. Athletics continue on the 23rd with a boys basketball game at Madeira and a wrestling match in the morning. We have no athletic events on the 24th, but on the 25th, our girls basketball team plays at home against Batavia, and then our bowling team travels to Batavia. Later in the week, on the 26th, we have a boys basketball game at Western Brown and a bowling match at home versus CNE. The Wrestlers have an away match on January 27th. There are no events on the 28th, but on the 29th, there is a girls basketball game at Clinton Massey and a home bowling match against Mount Healthy. Continuing on to the 30th, there is a home boys basketball game and the second round of the wrestling state duels. On the final day of January, there is a bowling match at East Clinton. Thanks for watching this sports segment of the January newsletter. This has been Spanadour Sports on GNN.
Folks, that's our January newsletter. Thank you for watching our video. Again, thanks to our GNN News Network students for putting our calendar together and our video together. We look forward to seeing everybody in February.